Hello and a warm welcome to our special broadcast coming to you from Rajya Sabha TV's newsroom. The golden team which has just returned after the success in the Commonwealth Games. We have with us India's Cinderella girl, Manika Batra, who did wonders in table tennis. And next to him is another gold medalist and Arjuna awardee, Amalraj. Welcome to you. I welcome you on Rajya Sabha television. My first question to you, Manika. I hope this is an unbelievable moment for you.
Yes, obviously yes, because first time in the history we have won so many medals, and for me it is a dream come true. I won 4 medals for my country and two gold, 1 silver and 1 bronze. So it was my dream to win a medal for my country, so many medals, yeah.
Amalraj, earlier also there had been games when people returned to their home country, and table tennis never got this kind of a rousing welcome which you guys got this time. So what would you have to say to that? I mean, is it something which was unthinkable for you?
Ma'am, before we just won very less medals. Like in the last Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, we just had 1 medal, 1 silver medal. That was mine. But you know, after that, kept on working more and more hard for because you know when our table tennis comes, you know, should be very big in front of the people. So all these 4 years we really worked very hard so that even our men's team won gold. Is the second time, you know, again he had repeated this. It's really very much grateful.
Right. Manika, when the Commonwealth Games were starting, before it actually started, people were saying that India would at the most be, you know, maintaining the tally of the last Glasgow Games. And now when the Commonwealth Games have got over, the picture is totally different. So what do you think were those factors which really worked in favor of athletes and sportspersons like you?
Like our team was together when we were training in Portugal before Commonwealth Games. So we were together and we were supporting each other and motivating each other. So that was like, it was shown in Commonwealth that we were with each other there. So yeah.
And some have already started comparing you with the cricketer Vinod Kambli, with your deft style and with the way your energy and your forte which is there in the show. People have already started comparing you with Vinod Kambli.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, it's good to compare with the cricketers, but even our game is also getting very big, you know, day by day. Like, you know, we started performing at international level very consistently. There's Pro Tours in the international Pro Tours and all, also we started winning medals. Right. So it's really very good for the table tennis. If you see how the support we are getting from the government, you must have seen our Prime Minister, he was tweeting after every medal, you know. Right. It really boosts us, you know. It's really very much grateful to the Prime Minister and the country's people also, you know, how they love, they want, you know, it's really very good.
So with the kind of revolution which table tennis has seen, especially with these games, people have started calling Manika as the new Saina Nehwal or the PV Sindhu of badminton. So do you think the table tennis is going the badminton way now?
Yeah, obviously I think yes, it will change like fully. Like before, no one knows table tennis much. So now everyone will be knowing me, table tennis. So I am happy that if I'll go out somewhere, they will be knowing that, oh, she's Manika Batra. So I am happy for that.
But talking to you about your personal life, obviously you cannot pursue sports unless you really dedicated to it. And I think you dropped out of the school just for the sake of the college and you for the sake of pursuing games. So just tell us a little about how the kind of family support which you got from your mother and from your brother and others in the family.
Yeah, my family always supported me. Like my mother is traveling, she always travels with me.
Okay.
And
So you never traveled alone?
No, not in nationals, but international I travel with my coach or my teammates.
Okay.
But national, she travels with me and she has sacrificed so many things for me.
Okay.
And yeah.
So you've never been felt guilty about the fact that नहीं अब तो स्कूल में मुझे पढ़ना चाहिए था, मेरे बाकी friends तो पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं और आगे बढ़ रहे हैं. You've never had this feeling?
School, I finished my school, but in college I did first year. After that, like मुझे लगता था कि college life is different, वो भी मुझे करना चाहिए.
So you miss your college life?
I missed after like first year जब मैंने ख़त्म किया. I missed for some days, but उसके बाद जब इंडिया के लिए medals और आते गए, तो मैं सोचती थी कि वो उनको गिल्टी फील होता है कि मैं ट्रैवल नहीं करती.
So given a chance, forget the medals for the time being, but if given a chance, would you go back to your college life?
No, I want to continue with table tennis only. I want to focus on this.
Okay. What about you, Amalraj? I believe you're already working with ONGC. Yeah. So do you miss your job, or you're more hooked onto your table tennis?
Our company wants me to perform for the country. That's their first aim. Okay. So I'm doing well. They are very happy with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but are there times when you go back to your office, attend to people, meet your colleagues in office, and do they ask you about your experiences?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever I go to office, they used to be very happy to see me because, you know, whenever I win the medal, you know, they used to see me on paper or TV, you know. So when I go and meet them, you know, they're very much happy.
Yeah, same for me.
Right. But many times it happens that when you come back from a global event and with more and more of success, there's more and more of scrutiny, and you know you are directly under the lens as to how you're going to perform in the next event. So obviously your next event, I believe, is from April 29th, the World Team Championships, for which you're getting ready. So have you had the time to spend with your family members coming back after you've come back from Gold Coast? Did you have enough time to spend with your family members?
Yes, obviously yes. Like, they also understand that I have to focus on that. So yeah, I had spent time with them, but I have to restart again for my World Championship. So I have to practice more hard with my coach. So yeah.
Oh, so you just mentioned about your coach, and Manika's coach, Mr. Sandeep Gupta, he's already here with us in the studio. So let me introduce the audience also to him. First of all, many congratulations, Sandeep, for your beautiful coaching and the way the team has come out for both Manika and the others in the table tennis. But do you think that the real game now has begun for the table tennis in India?
बिल्कुल आप बात ठीक कह रहे हैं. टेबल टेनिस का जो गेम है हिंदुस्तान में बहुत ज़्यादा पॉपुलर हो रहा है और मनिका ने उसके लिए रिवोल्यूशन ला के दिया, क्योंकि जो मेहनत उसने 18 साल लगातार मेरे साथ की है डेडिकेटेडली, उसका आज रिजल्ट सामने आ रहा है और हिंदुस्तान को बहुत ज़्यादा प्राउड फील हो रहा है कि उसने हमारे लिए 4 मेडल ला के दिए देश को.
टेबल टेनिस कभी भी एक बहुत it was never considered as a big ticket sporting event in the country, but Commonwealth Games has totally changed the scenario. तो इसका श्रेय आप किसको देंगे? मनिका की मेहनत, आपकी भी मेहनत, लेकिन उसके अलावा क्या फैक्टर है जिसने वर्क अराउंड किया इंडिया के फेवर में? बिल्कुल
आपकी बात ठीक है, हम दोनों ने बहुत मेहनत की, इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं है, बट उसके पीछे बहुत सारे फैक्टर्स हैं. टेबल टेनिस फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया का सपोर्ट, हमारी गवर्नमेंट का सपोर्ट, क्योंकि जैसे हम रियो ओलंपिक की प्रिपरेशन के लिए गए, प्रधानमंत्री जी ने एक योजना की थी, 30 लाख रुपए उसमें दिए, जिसकी वजह से हमने ट्रेनिंग बहुत ज़्यादा हार्ड की. ठीक है, उसमें हमें उस टाइम नहीं उसका बेनिफिट मिला, बट उसके बेनिफिट की वजह से ही हम ये क्रैक कर पाए.
ग्लासगो में भी जब गेम्स हुए थे तो उस समय बहुत सारे स्कैंडल्स और स्कैम सामने आए. ये बोला गया कि फंड्स नहीं हैं हमारी गवर्नमेंट के पास. तो उस समय फंडिंग एक बहुत बड़ा इशू था कि एथलीट्स को के पास पैसे नहीं थे, उनको इंटरनेशनल ट्रेनिंग कैसे दी जाए. तो क्या आज वो एक सिनारियो कंट्री में चेंज होता आपको दिख रहा है कि जहाँ पे पैसे की कोई बात नहीं कर रहा है, पैसे की कोई कमी नहीं है, आप जहाँ जाओ जैसे चाहो आप वैसे खेल सकते हो? तो क्या ये एक माहौल आज लोगों को मिल रहा है, स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन को मिल रहा है?
बिल्कुल आपकी बात से मैं एग्री करता हूँ. पहली बार हिस्ट्री के अंदर प्रधानमंत्री ने डायरेक्ट प्लेयर के अकाउंट में 30 लाख रुपए डाले और उसी को पावर दी कि वो उसको किस तरह से यूज़ करे अपनी गेम को प्रमोट करने के लिए. और उसी की वजह जो प्रधानमंत्री जी ने खेलो इंडिया की जो घोषणा की है, और उसमें एक बच्चे को 5 लाख रुपए साल देंगे और 8 साल तक देंगे. अगर ऐसी ब्यूटीफुल स्कीमें कंटिन्यूस चलें तो देश का फ्यूचर स्पोर्ट्स के अंदर बहुत ब्राइट है.
Amalraj, if I could ask you, talking about the sporting environment, as I was just discussing with Sandeep, that things are changing. From 2014, there are a lot of changes which have been seen. Until the 2018 scenario looks very changed. So what is that one thing you would like to tell the government at the moment in your capacity, in your individual capacity, that look, if we get this, then maybe we'll have more medals on the platter for India? What is that one thing which you would like to tell the government?
Ma'am, important thing is that our Prime Minister is personally taking the interest, you know, and he's making very good group also, you know. Our sports minister also a sports person, Olympic medalist, you know. All this, you know, it's giving us very good energy, you know. It's a good energy.
And you feel that before 2014 this was not the case?
Yeah. I think now it's increasing, no, everything is changing. The sports, you know, there's map is totally changing, and they also want that India should be very good in Olympics also. They are putting all the effort. If you see our sports authority of India and IOA and all, they all are so much involved now. And even our table tennis federation of India also, last time we just had 1 medal. So from that, after that they had so much involvement. This time we have to make something different, something big. All the people, our secretary and
so it was like a multi-level participation which you found from everyone.
It's not only the player and the coach, all this, all these people are together. So that's why we could make this history, if this continue, one day I'm sure in Olympics also he can make history and all, we can make great things.
Your style, the way you played table tennis also put the virtual and the real world on fire. I believe every comment which came on the social media said that, look, Manika is a new wave in table tennis. That's what social media overall said. If I could ask you that one style of yours which you think really clicks with the fans and with your people who admired, what is that one style you would want to talk about?
Style of play?
Style of playing, yeah.
Like I have...
Some people talk about their backhand, some people talk about their forehand, some talk about the speed. I believe that is with Amalraj. I'm going to talk to you about that. Yes.
Like I have long pimples on my backhand. It's a different rubber. I can stop with that, and like we have two side rubbers. So I switch that, and I play with plain rubber also. So that is my strong and very good point.
Okay, and that keeps your opponent always on the tenterhooks.
Yes, and they can they get confused on that. Yeah, but I am improving my forehand also, that they get more confused that my forehand is also strong.
Now, since you've already beaten the Singaporean champion, and was this something which you had expected? Normally people, they get overawed by the appearance and the weightage of your opponent if he or she is too big. Did you get overawed, and did you even once think at that point of time, oh my God, I'm going to face a player of Singapore like that?
No, like I never think like that she's world number 4 or she's from Singapore, she's from China.
Okay.
I never in my life, I never thought like that. So I think that we all are same. We should have a self-confidence, and when we are going on table, we should think that how to beat that.
Okay.
If she is world number 4 or anything. So I gave my 100% this time. I don't know what table tennis I played, best table tennis I played in this, in entire life.
What is that one exciting moment you would like to share with the audience?
Like in singles, I was like 3-3 and I was 4-8 down.
Okay.
Yeah, from that point, I was thinking that I have to win medal.
Okay.
And how to cope, how to lead with her in that game. And I was hearing that national anthem back of my mind. Yeah. So that was a
That's a real Bollywood style, huh? The national anthem playing and you know where your goal is, right? But Amalraj, as Manika says that, the weight of your opponent doesn't overawe you. But do you also get intimidated by your opponent sometimes? And does it build some kind of a psychological pressure in your mind that, look, he or she may be superior to me, or he comes from a country like Singapore or Japan or Korea, so I would not be able to play? Does it even click you for a second like that?
Ma'am, it was before 10 years, and we used to see Chinese players and all, it used to come in our mind, it's not possible, when we see China and all, we already lost there only, But, after that we started improving to play better at international. We started practicing with top players, when you are with them, your self-confidence, self-belief also increases, That's the important thing, you don't have so much difference, in our style or in our capacity. That's the thing, what you have in your heart and mind, this I can do, and I'm going to beat him, that feeling, it comes from heart, So I have been performing very well. So, it started coming automatically now.
All the people who saw you playing have actually spoken about your speed, the speed with which you play. Now, how are you going to change that maybe for the next set of global events which are coming up? Are you going to change that? You're going to work on your mental fitness? How are you going to work on that?
Every player has different style, high advantage is my speed. Someone has the good power, so I'll make much better what I have played now. So because we have all the big events, we have World Championship, Asian Games, and also I'll try to improve my game much better now and perform for the country.
So you're not scared to face champions like China, Korea, or Japan now with the Asiad, which is not very far from now on.
Yeah, we will prepare. We will like make strategies against them, and like I cannot say that we are scared, but we know that they are good. But we are also like we beat Singapore, so I think now we have that talent. We have that thing that we can beat Chinese also. So our team will be well prepared for that.
Now let's talk a little about your hobbies. I was reading that you're a movie buff. You like to listen to songs. How much time do you really get for that?
Actually, not movies. I like to dance.
You like to dance? Oh.
Yeah, that is my hobby. And music I listen before match, after match. So
do you get
I
enough
get time. Yeah.
Yes. I'm sure you don't get time.
For music?
For music or for dance even?
Dance when I come back from my match, you can ask my teammates, I dance.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Amalraj? What about pursuing your hobbies?
Yes, ma'am. I like movies very much. Every Friday, I go to the hall and watch movies. Sometimes one movies I watch like 3 to 4 times. It's like this.
Telugu movies?
Oh no, I
Tamil
watch
movies?
only Hindi movie, Bollywood movies.
Okay. Okay, so we have some people in our newsroom who would like to interact. In fact, there are some kids I would like to say. Now, let me tell the audience that our studio is at the Talkatora Stadium. And here there were little children who came to know that Manika Batra and Amalraj are going to be here. So here are little children who've come and they want to speak to Manika and Amalraj. You have a question for them?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, when we tell our parents that we want to become a table tennis player or a badminton player or any other sports player, they don't really support us. They normally tell us to focus on our academics. So when you decided that you want to be a table tennis player, what was your parents' response to this?
Manika, you have to answer this.
Like from starting only, they have supported me. And like you should also tell them that what all you have, what you want to do, not studies but sports, what you want to do. So you should say them and they will support you. I'm
okay,
sure.
So I hope that satisfies you enough.
Yeah.
Okay, there's another young girl, come here. Okay, you have a question for Amalraj and Manika? What do you want to ask?
When you were playing with Mohammad Das,
Cool. Go ahead.
was it a good experience for you? How did you feel what did you feel when you were playing with her?
In doubles or?
In doubles.
Like we have played many tournaments, so we have won medals also. It is a great opportunity to play with her because she's an experienced player. So yeah, it was a great opportunity to play with her.
Okay, happy with the answer? Okay, now come here. Okay, yes. This young man in our office has a question for you. Go ahead.
Yeah, Anthony, first she was comparing you with Vinod Kambli? Yes.
Yes, I did.
Yes. Yeah, but you are not Vinod Kambli. Anthony, that means Anthony means Amitabh Bachchan. Yeah, Amitabh Bachchan of table tennis. But my question is to both of you. See, I was Googling that a normal tennis ball comes at a speed of 90 to 100 kilometers per hour. So that kind of concentration, to concentrate that kind of speed, how do you get that concentration?
Sir, everything is the practice, For example, if I think, how you are working, how she is anchoring and all, for me also it's very difficult, It's the practice, practice of many years, So I have been practicing this for 25 years,
Any particular exercise you follow for concentration?
Because we journalists really need to concentrate.
Yeah, it's true.
And you keep doing one thing for many times, automatically that goes into your mind and it gets fixed. It's, it's like practice. Everything is a practice.
I hope you got your answer.
Okay, I need to work hard.
So you need to concentrate. Amit, you go now. I'll go to other people who are sitting here.
Congratulations.
Okay. Come, we have a few more people who want to interact with you. You have a question for Manika and Amalraj? Yes.
मोनिका सर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस टू बोथ ऑफ यू। और मेरा सबसे पहला सवाल आपसे ये है कि जब आप खेल रहे थे तो उसके बाद भी मतलब आपका जो नील पेंट था वो सोशल मीडिया में काफ़ी फेमस हुआ। सो व्हाट वाज द रीज़न बिहाइंड दिस कि आपने तिरंगे का ही नील पेंट लगाया?
तिरंगे का नेल पेंट अब तो खत्म हो गया ना? Oh, it's still there. Oh my God. Oh, come on. You have to give this answer.
जैसे मेरा नेल पेंट मैंने नेल पे लगाया वो दिल में भी है।
Can you show your nails on the camera?
But it's
Yeah, please focus. Yes.
दिल में है तभी मैंने नेल पे लगाया और मेरे दिमाग में चलता रहता है कि मैं अपने कंट्री को कैसे प्राउड कर सकूं, किस तरह कैसे प्राउड करूं।
वो आपने करा दिया
और वो मैंने करा और जो वो नेशनल एंथम वो पोडियम पे खड़े होके अपना फ्लैग ऊपर जब सबसे ऊपर जा रहा तो वो मैं उस चीज़ के लिए वेट कर रही थी और तभी मैंने नेल पेंट लगाया।
तो जकार्ता में होने वाले एशिया जो होने वाला है ओलंपिक, उसके लिए आपकी क्या तैयारी है? क्या हम एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं कि आप अगेन हमारे ऑफिस में आएंगी, इंटरव्यू देंगी या गोल्ड मेडल हमारे देश के?
उनको तो ज़रूर बुलाएंगे मेडल जीतने के बाद।
ओह बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। तो कैसी तैयारी है?
अभी जैसे मेरे को टूर्नामेंट से टूर्नामेंट जाना है, मुझे अभी वर्ल्ड चैम्पियनशिप है, फिर एशियन गेम्स है, तो उसके लिए मैं अच्छी प्रैक्टिस करूँगी और मैं चाहूँगी कि वहाँ भी मैं 100% दूँ और मेडल ला सकूँ।
But Manika, if I could just carry on from where she has asked you a question, you're already getting ready for your Asiad Games and Olympics also is not far away in 2020. Now, you've already exposed your style. Your opponents, the best in the business, they already know your style. Whatever grip you are using, they're already aware of that. Now, what is that X factor which you're going to use to differentiate yourself for the rest of the events?
I also know them. मतलब उनकी
You do know them, yeah. But if I could ask you the X factor, now your X factor on which you're going to build, what is going to be that?
Like I'll keep wearing myself जो मैं कर रही हूँ backhand से that I told, which I told that मेरा backhand strong है, तो उस पे मैं और focus करूँगी कि confuse और हो वो opponent.
Okay, so you'll continue to confuse your opponent, right? Okay, Amalraj, what about you? You have speed, you have style, you have tactics. What is your X factor going to be for the rest of the events?
Every players keep reading others, you know. It's like this because they see the video and the coaches make them plan, you know, points. If they have lost, you know, they start making weak points or they start making our weak points. So even we also read them every time. So now it will be very different game, you know, again because they'll be prepared what I played last time. So even I'll be prepared what he can plan, you know. So it's all in the mind.
Your backhand is also something which people have really been talking about. Yeah. So tell us a little about it. How did you develop it? Obviously, it didn't happen overnight.
Yeah. It's all practice, ma'am, and something as natural also.
Okay.
You know, it's like this.
So you were born with a golden backhand, if I could say?
Yeah, it's
okay.
like this.
Some more questions coming in? There's a young boy here. Yes, go ahead.
I have two questions, one for Amalraj and
please.
one for Manika. My first question is for Amalraj.
Oh, I thought your first question is going to be for Manika.
No, I'll ask you later.
Okay, go ahead.
So, you won bronze in the 2010 Commonwealth in Delhi and a silver in Glasgow, right? So what were your preparations for this year's Commonwealth?
I wanted to win gold, you know, because, you know, I didn't have gold in the Commonwealth Games. In championship, I have gold and all. In other tournaments also, like in international open tournaments also. But this time I was prepared only, you know, for this I have been preparing for last 3-4 years after the Glasgow. But, you know, I'm going step by step. So it's better, I'm happy for that.
Okay. Yeah. So now, what's your question for Manika?
You won 4 medals in 4 different events, right? So my question for you is, you were facing world number 4 in the finals. So were you expecting to defeat her, or what was your game plan for that?
Like first I played with her in teams, so she was not comfortable with me to play. Like I have different type of rubber on my backhand. I have long pimples, but in singles she was fully prepared that how to beat Manika Batra. So, but I was also prepared that she will be she has made strategy to play with me. So Yeah, but like I said that I wanted to win gold medal, and like in 3-3 I was 4-8 down. After that also I was saying to myself that I can do it from here and I can do something for my country.
Cool, that's a team spirit. Okay, we have some more questions coming up. She's our anchor, Amrita. Amrita, you have a question?
First of all, congratulations to both of you. And Manika, you look like a model. And और मैंने आपके बारे में पढ़ा कि टेनिस पे फोकस करने के लिए आपने मॉडलिंग छोड़ी एंड अपनी पढ़ाई तक छोड़ी. मतलब इट्स अ वेरी टफ डिसीजन, और इस डिसीजन में पेरेंट्स का, फैमिली का, स्कूल का, टीचर्स का कितना सहयोग रहा, क्योंकि पढ़ाई छोड़ना एक गेम के लिए, उसमें आप कितना अच्छा करेंगे थोड़ा अनसर्टेन होता है. कितना टफ था, कितना चुनौतीपूर्ण था ये?
जब मैं स्कूल में थी तब जैसे मैं एग्ज़ाम्स देना ही चाहती थी बस, क्योंकि मेरी टीचर्स बहुत कोऑपरेटिव थी. वो जैसे मेरा होमवर्क वो सब वो ऑलमोस्ट मेरी टीचर्स ही करती थी मेरे लिए. बट
इट्स नॉट डन मानिका.
मतलब लिटिल बिट या. सो बट इन कॉलेज देन आई थॉट कि आई शुड फुली फोकस्ड ऑन टेबल टेनिस. तो मैंने पूरा अपना ध्यान टेबल टेनिस पे करा और माय फैमिली मेम्बर्स दे सपोर्टेड मी. सब
पर ये भी मैंने पढ़ा कि आप मॉडल बनना चाहती थी, ये कितना सच है?
मॉडलिंग का मतलब ऑफर आया था, बट आई वांटेड टू like continue table tennis because
I think you will have to at one point of time, because you'll have to endorse the brands. They'll get after your blood.
Yeah, I'll think about that, but अभी और medals लाने, अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ है table tennis.
Okay, and I need to I think I have some more questions. Yes, go ahead.
I have two questions for Manika Batra. How you handle the pressure of medal to आना चाहिए, because whenever you enter the sports, the family and society start expecting that medal to आना चाहिए, gold medal, bronze medal, silver medal.
Pressure, like I like pressure. मेरे को जब प्रेशर आता है मैं अच्छा खेलती हूँ. तो एक बार व्हेन आई वाज गोइंग टू रियो ओलंपिक्स आई मेट सचिन तेंदुलकर. उन्होंने कहा था कि प्रेशर को हैंडल कैसे करना है. तो बिकॉज सारे इंडिया मेंबर्स, फैमिली, सब एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं कि हम अच्छा खेलेंगे, मेडल लाएंगे. तो ही सेड वी शुड लव दैट कि हमारे इंडिया हमें सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, हमें उसको नेगेटिव में नहीं लेकर जाना चाहिए प्रेशर के उसमें. तो हमें प्राउड फील होना चाहिए कि हमें वो सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं और अच्छा खेलने की हमें कोशिश.
But whenever there is pressure in situations like these, you always have a pressure soaker. Either it is in your family or in your office or anywhere, you will always have pressure soakers. Who is the pressure soaker in your life? You can't think of it?
My mom.
Your mom. Yeah. Okay, that's wonderful. Any more questions coming up? Okay, you have a second question.
What is your preparation for World Team Championship, which is going to be held in Sweden?
Like we have 4 days to go. तो हम वहाँ जाके कैंप करेंगे. We have camp there. And अभी भी like I'll start practicing क्योंकि अभी कॉमनवेल्थ ख़त्म हुआ है और भी बहुत सारे अभी टूर्नामेंट्स हैं, तो उसके लिए I'll prepare well.
I understand from what you're saying. We can easily say that after Commonwealth Games, table tennis is really going to see a big revolution.
Yeah, it will get popular, I think, yeah.
Okay, 1 or 2 questions more. Come. Yes. Go ahead.
First of all, congratulations, both of you. My question is, what do you think are the main issues Indian paddler face?
What are the main issues which the Indian paddlers face? Okay.
अभी तो मतलब इम्प्रूव होते ही जा रहा है हमारे इंडिया में स्पोर्ट्स. जब से मतलब नई गवर्नमेंट आई है और लोग मतलब हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर मतलब हर चीज़ के लिए स्पेशली इंटरेस्ट लेकर कर रहे हैं पर्सनली. तो मतलब अभी इंडिया में और 5-10 साल में और बेटर हो जाएगा स्पोर्ट्स. मतलब अभी से स्टार्ट हुआ ना.
Okay, so I hope both the stars have satisfied both of you. Okay, so I believe you were really hard-pressed of time, hopping from one studio to the other. So you seem to be very sleep-deprived. That is what I was reading. Is it so? Have you had the time to catch enough sleep?
Not at all, but I'm enjoying this moment also because it will, like, I don't know when will it come again.
I hope this moment continues for both of you. And I would really thank Sandeep Gupta, who's their coach, who joined us on the program. Thanks so much for coming to Rstv. And I hope you continue to be with the same medal haul for India. Wish you luck, all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So that's it from me here from Rstv Newsroom. Goodbye and thanks for watching.